Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today starts the beginning of another reading vlog, so stay tuned. Okay, so it is Monday, January 16th, and it is also a Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And because of that, the kids didn't have school today. So I decided to take them out for breakfast. Marty had to work still, but I decided to take them out for breakfast to IHOP. And apparently everybody else had the same idea. So IHOP was hopping. So we have breakfast and it's time to pay. And I have Becca hand me my purse. And I go to get my card out. And I'm like, Becca, you did put my card back in here, didn't you? And she's like, no, I think it's still in my wallet at the house. And I'm like, oh. So I ended up having to leave Becca at IHOP to drive home and get her wallet out and get my card out and bring it back so I could pay. It was a mess because all I had on me was like $7 and our check was, I don't know, 30 something, I think. Or right around 30. I don't remember. Anyway. So we started our day with a little bit of an adventure. We came home and we all just kind of hung out for a little while. And I did some I edited my reading vlog for last week. And that's posting tomorrow, which is going to be the 17th. I started editing my readathon video, and that'll have to wait until tomorrow. I had problems with sleeping for some reason last night. I just could not fall asleep for the life of me. So while I was trying to make myself tired and make myself ready to go to sleep, oh my gosh, I did so many things. It's like, okay, well, let me go and try watching a YouTube video to put me to sleep. Or I tried pretty music and I tried reading. And instead of listening to an audiobook, because that's not really going to help with making my eyes want to close and sleep, but actually reading a physical book sometimes does that. So I picked up Homefront by S.C. Wright and started reading that. And I only read the first chapter. Can't tell you how many pages that is because there's no page numbers. But I read the first chapter of that, and then I again attempted to try to sleep, and it didn't really work out well. So hopefully I'll be able to sleep better tonight. Also, we got a notification that there's no school tomorrow because we're supposed to get, like, I don't know, a few inches of snow, possibly. Because there's this whole new winter storm coming through. So I have a lot to do tomorrow. I have to finish editing my readathon. I have to finish editing another video that I've done. And, oh, I also need to film part 1 and part 2 of my Boxing Day book outlet haul. So yeah, I got a lot to do. Yeah, so I'm kind of falling behind on my schedule of what I need to film and edit and upload and all that stuff. So I think I tried to schedule too much. So, but it's so hard to find time to read too with all this other stuff going on. And I feel like when I stop to read or stop to watch somebody's YouTube video or something, that I'm just getting further and further behind of where I need to be for filming and editing and all that stuff too. Sorry for the shaking. I have my phone kind of balancing on my laptop right now, and I'm sitting in my recliner, so it's like at the foot of the recliner. Every time I move, like I bounce in the seat or move at all in the seat, it makes the camera wobble. So sorry about that. I'm trying to hold it still. Though when I laugh, I can't really hold it still because all of me is moving. So yep, that is what I've got going on today and tomorrow, and hopefully I'll find some time for reading tomorrow, but I kind of doubt it because of so much filming and editing that I need to do. But if I can just kind of, I plan on getting up kind of early, so if I can just get on task and get it done maybe it won't take too terribly long. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to be able to read tomorrow. That would be great. All right. Well, I guess I will talk to you tomorrow. So it is Tuesday, January 16th. And, you know, today had the potential to be an awesome day. Because I don't know if you can really see it coming down out there right now. But it's snowing. So the kids were going to get a snow day. No school today. Xander got to have a friend spend the night last night. And then everything kind of went downhill. Xander and his friend, they didn't go to sleep when I told them to. And, you know, but sleepover, not really expecting. And I was like, okay, if y'all just like lay there quiet, you know, and talk quietly, it's okay. You just know video games or computer or anything like that, just, you know, lay in bed. Well, it was after like 1 o'clock in the morning. They still weren't asleep. They had a laptop in the room, so I had to take it away. And then I was trying to go to sleep. And then I think somewhere between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning, I finally fell asleep. And then 3:30 in the morning, Xander comes and wakes me up because he has just thrown up all over the floor. And so I'm like, okay, you know, he goes and he sleeps, I guess, in the living room. I'm like, that's fine, that's fine. His friend also goes and sleeps in the living room because Xander has just thrown up, like, everywhere. And it's like 3:30 in the morning. So then I managed to, I don't know, sometime around 4 o'clock in the morning, I managed to finally go back to sleep. And then at 4:45 in the morning, Xander's screaming like this blood-curdling scream that, oh my gosh, I seriously thought somebody was in the house and trying to murder the child, but he just thrown up again. And I guess it upset him. I don't know. But he woke up the entire freaking house, and we all went running to him, and he's sitting at the bottom of the stairs in the foyer. He's like thrown up on the recliner in Marty's office. So Becca cleans that up. I clean Xander up, and we put him on the recliner in the living room. And I give him a bucket, and I'm like, just try to throw up in the bucket if you need to throw up. And try not to scream like that because it scared us to death. I was just like, I don't think I can go back to sleep. At least not I wasn't able to for a while because I was just so wound up from Xander screaming like that. Like, it scared the crap out of me. I was up for a while, and then Marty got up to get ready for work. And then, you know, we talked for a little while. I was like, I'm surprised he slept through all of that. So he gets up and he gets ready for work. And right after he leaves for work, Xander starts screaming again. This time not quite as bad, but he did scream some. And I go to him again. This time not in as much of a panic because I know what's going on.
Powder.
Sorry for the interruption. We just got some really good news, so that helped improve the day so much. Okay, so sorry, back to my story. So yeah, it's like 6:30 in the morning, or somewhere between, actually it's somewhere around like 6:15, I think, in the morning. Xander's crying, he's screaming, and he has thrown up all over himself. Like, front and back is covered, the recliner's covered. And I'm like, why not a drop in the bucket? And I'm like, why did you throw up in the bucket, baby? So I got him up. I had him go get in the shower because he was just a mess. It was in his hair and everything. So while he was showering, I was cleaning the recliner. And then after he got showered and got him good and cleaned off, we took towels and we dried out the shower, the tub. We dried everything out, and then we laid a bunch of towels like in the tub and got him a blanket and, you know, everything, and we had him just lay down in the tub with the bucket with him. And we're like, okay, you're in the tub, everything in here can be washed, so if you need to throw up, try to do it in the bucket, or, you know, you're in the bathroom at least. It's a lot easier to clean. And So he laid down and slept in the tub. And luckily he finally actually got some sleep. I don't think he got sick again. So sometime around 6:30 in the morning, his friend got up and left. And when he left, he didn't make sure the door was pulled all the way to. Like, he didn't make sure the front door latched. So he just kind of swung it behind him and it just opened right back up. And he left and our front door was open. Around 7:45, I was like, okay, I'm going to try and go back to sleep. At this point in time, I've literally had about a half an hour and about 45 minutes of sleep. That's it. So I'm like, I'm going to go to sleep. And I get up and I kind of check on everything, and I see his friend is gone. He's gone home because he lives just his grandparents live just a couple of houses down. So he's gone home. But I see the front door is open. So it's now been open for an hour and a half, and I didn't know it. Well, so I closed everything up and I went to go to sleep. So I'm asleep around 8 o'clock in the morning. Becca came and woke me up around 9 or something like that, because she was going to go somewhere this morning before the snow started. I was like, okay, well, do a quick inventory of the animals. Make sure everybody's in the house that's supposed to be in the house, because I told her about the door being open. And I guess she did a quick look, and it seemed like all the animals were in the house that were supposed to be, and I hadn't seen any when I closed the door. So she does a quick check, and then she leaves, and I go to sleep. She came home at like noon and woke me up when she got home, and we talked for a little while, and then I went back to sleep. And I guess she laid down for a little while because Xander was still asleep, and I guess she passed out. Well, I get up at 3 o'clock and I'm hungry, and Becca goes and heats us up our leftovers from IHOP yesterday, and we're eating and talking, and she asked me if I've seen Stella, and I was like, I thought back, because Stella is like her baby. That's her cat. It's the black cat, and this cat's never been outside, and this is just, she calls it her child. She buys it a collar. She's got all these different collars for like the different holidays, and she's still a kitten. She hasn't even gotten to be a year old yet. She's her baby. She loves this cat. Spoils it rotten. And Stella is a sweet kitty. And I was like, honestly, I haven't really seen anything since I've closed the door. The last time I remembered seeing her was before Xander's friend left. So we go searching all over the house, repeatedly searching all over the house, search all around the outside of the house. Then we started asking our neighbors if they've seen a black cat. And then we went down to Felix's grandparents' house and asked them if by chance did the cat follow Felix home. And they even looked in their garage, because I guess Felix had come in through the garage. And it's like, is the cat in the garage maybe? And they called Felix because he had gone home to his parents' house. We drove up and down the streets. We were looking everywhere for this cat. And it's been a couple of hours that we were searching for her. Actually, that interruption that I got, Becca, we found her. Actually, that Stella and one of the other kittens that we have also had gotten out. And somehow we have at our front door we have these a brick steps, and I guess there's this little gap where you can get underneath the steps. Didn't even realize there was a gap at all, but on one side there's this little gap. And anyway, so they were both under there and had been under there all day. Poor babies, they were frozen, but we lured them out, and they came, and we got them in the house, and they're okay. And so we're all super happy about that now. And Xander, I think I'm guessing he's feeling better because he hasn't gotten sick again, but he is sleeping the entire day away, which is okay. During that interruption, I also got a phone call because the schools are canceled for tomorrow because of snow and stuff. So today has been not a great day, but it's starting to look up, I guess. I have not done any reading or much of anything other than what I've just told you. Oh, I did get something in the mail today. Hold on. So I got this in the mail today from Fierce Reads, and I'm super excited about this. So when I went to Y'all Fest, Fierce Reads had this Fierce Bingo thing. And so if you got the bingo, you take it to Fierce Reads tent and they give you a prize. And I did work so hard to get this bingo, and I got so many extra spots before finally getting my little bingo. And it was like the end of the last day of Y'all Fest when I finally got everything. And like the big item that I got that day, which was part of my complete bingo, was getting an author to sign my arm. And I got Cassandra Clare to sign my arm with her original signature, the way she used to sign her books. And I took you had to take pictures of everything as you did it, and so you could show them when you took it to the tent. And just bolted to the tent. There was something else going on. I had Marty wait in line, and I just bolted to the tent. And I got there, and apparently the Fierce Reads people had left like not even 2 minutes before I got there, and they were just starting to take everything down. And I'm like, no! So they told me to email the Fierce Reads people and tell them what happened. And so I did, and I actually did like a little video slideshow kind of thing of all of the things that I did to get the bingo. And I sent that as well as a picture of my bingo, which I actually had authors signing my bingo card and all this stuff. And so I sent all that to Fierce Reads in an email. And they emailed me back, and they're like, oh, we're sorry, we missed you. Your prize is on its way. And I was like, yay, awesome. So it's now January. This is in November when Y'all Fest was. So it took a couple of months, but it came in the mail. I'm pretty sure that's what this is anyway. So thank you so much, Fierce Reads. Okay, so let's open this up. Oh, yep, that's what it is. It says, thanks for participating in Y'all Fest Bingo. We hope you enjoy your prize. Tweet us at Fierce Reads or share your review on Goodreads. Awesome! Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, first thing is, it's a chapter sampler for The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Go. It says, love has a way of finding you. 16-year-old Clara Shin doesn't take life too seriously, but when she pushes one joke too far, her dad sentences her to a summer working on his food truck, the Cobra. Clara was supposed to go on vacation to Tulum to visit her social media influencer mom, who was supposed to spend lazy days at the pool with her buddies. Being stuck in a sweaty Korean Brazilian food truck all day, every day, worse still, working alongside her nemesis, Rose Carver. Not the carefree summer Clara had imagined. But as time goes on, it turns out that maybe Rose isn't so bad. Maybe the boy named Hamlet, yes, Hamlet, who's crushing on Clara is pretty cute. Maybe Clara actually feels invested in her dad's business. What if taking this summer seriously means that Clara has to leave her old self behind? With her signature warmth and humor, Maureen Go delivers a relatable story of falling in love and finding yourself in the places you'd never thought to look. Well, that sounds like a nice little story. Okay. And then next we have, this is an arc of Out of the Blue by Sophie Cameron. And apparently this comes out in May of 2018. There we go. And it says, when otherworldly beings start falling from the sky, it seems like the end of days is near. But for one girl, it's the beginning of an adventure that will change her life. Jaya's life has completely fallen apart. Her mother is dead, her dad is on an obsessive wild goose chase, and winged beings are falling from the sky, crashing to Earth at extraordinary speeds. Not a single one has survived. But when a female being lands near Jaya and is still alive, Jaya doesn't call the authorities. She hides the being and tries to nurse her back to health. Set against the backdrop of a society trying to come to grips with the possibility of a world beyond, Out of the Blue is the story of how one unexpected turn of events can put you on a path toward healing. It says Sophie Cameron is a Scottish writer, and Out of the Blue is her first novel. like angels falling from the sky or something. That's cool. What else do we have in here? It's like 2 more books in here. Oh! So, I got the hardcover of Disney's A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline L'Engle, which, if you saw like what I got for Christmas or my January book haul, you'd see that I actually got the entire box set of the paperbacks of A Wrinkle in Time, the quintet, yeah, for Christmas. But still, this is nice. It's a hardcover, and it looks like it's got some pictures from the actual movie in it. So, we got that. So this is neat. Check out Oprah there. She is like queen. Well, this is neat that I have both copies. Very cool. Alright, and there's, I think, just one more thing in here. Alright, so the last thing, ooh, I actually got a chapter sampler of this from Y'all Fest, and so it looks like I have the finished copy of Speak, the graphic novel by National Book Award finalist Lori Halse Anderson, artwork by Eisner Award-winning artist Emily Carroll. On the back it just said, "I said no." The critically acclaimed award-winning modern classic Speak is now a stunning graphic novel. Speak up for yourself, we want to know what you have to say. From the first moment of her freshman year at Meriwether High, Melinda knows this is a big fat lie, part of the nonsense of high school. She is friendless, an outcast, because of something that happened over the summer. Now nobody will talk to her, let alone listen. So what's the point of talking? Through her work on an art project, Melinda is finally able to face what really happened that night. But before she can make peace with the ghosts of the past, she has to confront the reality of the present and stop someone who still wishes to do her harm. Only words can save her. She can't stay silent, not anymore. With powerful illustrations by Eisner Award-winning artist Emily Carroll, Speak, the graphic novel comes alive for new audiences and fans of the original. Well, I don't know anything about the original, but this is neat. And I was considering doing Contemporary-athon, and one of the challenges is reading a contemporary graphic novel, and it seems that that's what this is. And it looks pretty neat. So, cool. I'll definitely be checking that out. So yeah, that's everything I got in here. I'm super excited about this. And yeah. I'm so glad we found the kitties. I'm just like, it's so good. I'm so happy. And you know, I've had a crying Becca. She was so terribly upset, and so she came running in here. The interruption was her running back here saying, "I found her!" And so I had to help her with getting them inside. And so, okay, today is looking up. It started out, and when I started this video, it was pretty crappy. It was very crappy day, but it's looking up. Now that we've got our kitties and everything, the day is looking up. And hopefully tomorrow will be so much better, because the kids still don't have school tomorrow, or at least Xander doesn't. I don't know if Becca does yet or not. And Xander seems to be better, and all our animals are in the house. So, yeah. I haven't managed to do anything today, so I'm like super behind, because I'm supposed to edit a lot and film quite a bit, and I haven't done any of that. So I'm going to get to work on that. Probably not going to get any reading done today because of everything I need to get done. More than likely, I'm going to be up all night anyway, because I slept so late. So I'm just going to get as much work done as I possibly can. And I will talk to you tomorrow. So I just realized that my footage from Wednesday was deleted. So I wanted to do a quick little, I guess, recap of how that day went. So that day, Xander was still sick. I thought he was feeling better, but he wasn't. And we had another very sleepless night. I think I had gotten like 4 hours of sleep total throughout the night and the day on Wednesday. So I don't think I was very productive at all that day, because I was just so tired, and I was taking care of Xander and everything. So the kids still didn't have school because of snow and ice and stuff. I think that was really all that happened on Wednesday. So today is Thursday, January 18th. Well, I haven't really done much today except for trying to edit this part 1 of the book outlet haul. And that's really about it. Why is it that when you want to sleep, you can't? And when you don't want to sleep, you want to be awake and you want to be productive, you can't freaking keep your eyes open. That is the struggle. I've managed to keep my eyes open today, but it has been a struggle to keep them open all day. And, yeah. Though I did actually get some sleep last night, so that's a good thing. I was in desperate need of sleep. So, Becca went back to school today. Xander was still out because some of the roads were still icy, and so some people couldn't make it to school, so they just canceled all school. But they both have school tomorrow. And I have an appointment with the doctor that did my nose and stuff. And that's about it, I guess. I'm going to continue with doing this editing. Well, I have to get this editing done tonight because the video is supposed to post in the morning. So it's got to get done. And I imagine I'm going to be very busy all weekend with trying to get caught up on where I would like to be with filming and editing. And, this week has been rough. As far as reading goes, okay, I had to go look at where I was in my book. I'm currently on page 238 of A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. So I've listened to a little bit more. Not a whole lot, but some. I think I'm about, I don't know, looks like maybe halfway. Yeah, not really much more than that to check in with. So I guess I will see you tomorrow. So it is Friday, January 19th. I went to the doctor earlier to get checked out for my nose and everything. And he said everything, as far as my cheeks and stuff, all of that's good. As far as my nose goes, because I know I had said, like, in my recovery video, that to me it looked like it was crooked. And as you can see, how it kind of curves this way. And you can see here, it's not quite right. He said that something, I forget what he said exactly, but something collapsed or something, and it caused, like, the tip to twist. I don't know. But that I have to wait a couple of months for, apparently there's still swelling, so I have to wait for all the swelling to go down, and then they can do some quick little something to fix it. I don't know. But I guess it's good that, I was worried that it was going to be something big and drastic and that they were going to have to do this whole thing over again. As far as reading goes, I have just listened to some of my audiobook. I'm currently on page 278, so I haven't gotten a whole lot more. I can't remember what I was at yesterday. I want to say it was like 238, so maybe 40 more pages. I'm kind of moving slowly with this because I've just had so much going on with Xander being sick earlier in the week, and then just trying to take care of that and not getting much sleep and trying to catch up on everything, and I've just been so behind. I wanted to be able to take the weekend off from filming and editing, but I determined I can't do that. So, because I was just trying to pack too much in. So I spread it out a little bit, and I'm going to continue doing stuff on the weekends. So it's making me not have to stress quite so much right now. I just finished filming, this is why I have my makeup on. I just finished filming my part 2 for the Book Outlet Boxing Day haul. And I also filmed my unboxing for Pop Sugar's December and January boxes, and they were really cool. So I'm going to have to get those edited because I'm posting that book haul on the 26th, I believe. Yeah, Friday the 26th. And I'm not sure which day I'm posting that unboxing. I actually have another unboxing video that I have filmed already that I have to edit and get that uploaded. And I'm trying to catch up on all of those boxes because I got so far behind on all of that. So I'm kind of doubling up on boxes and stuff. And I have just a pile of stuff behind me, and I have so much reading that I need to do because I have all these new books because I ordered 82 books in my Boxing Day orders. So now I have a ton of books and I am running out of space. Yeah, I'm totally running out of space. I gotta stop buying so many books. I have to like have some form of self-control when it comes to buying books. Xander went back to school today. He's feeling much better. And he didn't end up actually missing any school because, well, Monday was a holiday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday were snow days. And so, I mean, of all times for him to get sick, it sucks he missed out on his snow days. But he doesn't have makeup work to do. So that's good. So I think when I finish filming this, I'm going to catch up on my Goodreads because I'm way behind on that too. I haven't done anything, like I haven't updated my Goodreads since I did the readathon, and so I have like a lot that I need to put in that. And I also do this journal here of all the books that I read and my reviews and all of that stuff. So with all my stats at the end of the month, and I need to do that as well because I haven't put anything in there since I finished Wayfarer. I also need to get my office clean because it's kind of a disaster right now. So much to do. So much to do. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Saturday the 20th. I just wanted to do a quick check-in with you. As far as reading goes, I haven't read anything today. As far as updating my Goodreads last night, didn't do that. As far as the 3 films I needed to edit today, I got 1 done. Mostly I watched small booktubers all day because I was just going to autoplay them, but I kind of got sucked into actually watching all of them. So I was watching a lot of small YouTubers and commenting on their videos, and I did some housework. Also, my Once Upon a Book Club box came today. So I thought I'd open that up and show you what it looks like. I'm not going through everything, but it looks like so. I will eventually go through this box and open all the gifts when I read the book. But what came in the January box is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Very, very cool. I actually just saw this. Somebody sharing this book on Instagram or something. So let me read this really quick. I don't know anything at all about this book. It says, "Look, a riddle. Time for fun. Should we use a rope or gun?" Okay. Ellingham Academy is a famous private school in Vermont. It was founded by Albert Ellingham, an early 20th century tycoon who wanted to make a wonderful place full of riddles, twisting pathways, and gardens, a place, he said, where learning is a game. In 1936, shortly after the school opened, Ellingham's wife and daughter, Iris and Alice, were kidnapped. The only real clue was a mocking riddle listing methods of murder, signed with the frightening pseudonym Truly Devious. It became one of the great crimes of American history. Something like that could never happen again, of course. Years later, true crime aficionado Stevie Bell is set to begin her first year at Ellingham Academy, and she has an ambitious plan. She will solve this cold case. That is, she will solve the case when she gets a grip on her demanding new school life and her housemates, the inventor, the novelist, the actor, the artist, and the jokester. But something strange is happening. Truly Devious makes a surprise return, and death revisits Ellingham Academy. The past has crawled out of its grave. Someone has gotten away with murder. Truly Devious is the first novel in a murder mystery trilogy by New York Times bestselling author Maureen Johnson. Well, that's cool. I have quite a few of her books already. So I will eventually get to this, but I can show you. We got a little pouch. We got a little box. We got a little bag. And we got this little thing. And that's it. All right. Well, I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Say hi, guys. Xander got his haircut. Isn't he handsome? Out to dinner with my favorite guys. a little warm. Ah! There's broccoli in my lap. So it is Sunday, January 21st, the last day of this reading vlog, and I have not read a complete book this week, but it's been a crazy week with Sander being sick and everything, so, you know, what can you do? And I kind of got behind on, well, life. So, ever since he got better, I've been, I guess, trying to catch up. Today, I've been editing videos. I wanted to film some videos, but I haven't had time. I did take a tiny bit of time, though, to read. I've gotten not a lot of reading done, but I got through another chapter of Homefront. I really love how well these books are written. They're so, I mean, you're just instantly in the story when you start reading it. And then I am currently on page 300 of A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. And, you know, the first, I don't know, somewhere 70 to 100 pages, I was kind of like, it's okay. But it's gradually gotten better and better. And I'm just like, ooh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going on? And I'm totally invested in this story now. It's just taking me a long time to get through it because I got too much other stuff to do. But I am making my way through it. It's my goal for next week to finish this and this. Maybe I can get to Fairy Tale Revenge next week too. Possibly. I'd like to. So in honor of the Strike Back Videoathon, I want to shout out Silvia Kay. She's another small booktuber who, she has a lot of really interesting videos, and she does a lot of tag videos, she does readathons, she does unboxing of bookish boxes, like subscription boxes, and she has a great channel, and I highly recommend you go and check her out. It's all, her videos are a lot of fun to watch. And I will include her link down in the description box below. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give me a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time,